to another true crime video. In this week's video, we're going to talk about Canada's youngest serial killer, Cody Legebokoff. But before we start this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. I post videos every Saturday, and also click the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you want to suggest a case, you can leave it in the comments or DM me on my social media. My Instagram and my Twitter will be linked down below in the description box. And I also have a TikTok account, so if you want to see more true crime content, you can follow me on there. And now, without further ado, let's start this video. Cody Legebokoff was born on January 21st of 1990 in Canada. And unlike many serial killers, he had a pretty good childhood. He studied in a good school, he was popular, he loved sports, his friends and family described him as a good person, a popular young man who competed in ice hockey and showed no propensity for violence. After graduating, he moved to Prince George, British Columbia, and he shared an apartment with 3 close female friends, and he worked at Ford Leadership. In his spare time, Cody used the social networking site called Nexopia, and his nickname was One Country Boy. Cody had a minor criminal record, but he was not on the radar of the local police. So Cody seemed like a normal guy until 2 years later, he started to show his true colors. On November 27 of 2010, at around 9:45 p.m., Royal Canadian Mounted Police Officer Aaron Keller saw Cody pull his truck on the British Columbia Highway 27 from a remote logging road. According to a report written by Officer Aaron, Cody's truck was speeding erratically, so the officer decided to pull him over for a routine traffic stop. The officer believed that it was odd that someone was on that road that late in the middle of November. But before approaching Cody, Officer Aaron decided to call for backup and wait for them. And this road, Highway 27, is also known as the Highway of Tears due to many people had been killed there. So he had a feeling that it was really suspicious that someone was on that road that late, so that's why he called for backup and that's why he waited for them before approaching Cody. When the other officer arrived, they both approached Cody and they saw that he had blood on him, so they questioned him about it. Cody said that he was poaching and he had clubbed the deer to death because, and I quote, "I'm a redneck, that's what we do for fun," but the truck did not contain the carcass. Then officers decided to search his truck. They discovered a multi-tool and wrench covered in blood, as well as a monkey backpack and a wallet containing a children's hospital card bearing the name Lauren Leslie. The officers arrested Cody and called for a conservation officer with animal tracking skills. So they traced the tire tracks of Cody's vehicle up the road, and in the freshly fallen snow, they found footprints leading to the remains of 15-year-old Lauren Leslie. At first, Cody said that he found her body and then panicked, so he just grabbed her belongings and walked away, but later on he ended up admitting that he knew Lauren. They met through Nexopia, and according to Cody, they were having consensual sex. He said that out of nowhere, Lauren started to hit herself, so he started to hit her too to try to get her out of that psychological break or whatever that is, but he didn't want to kill her. But the autopsy showed that Lauren was hit 4 times severely, which resulted in her death. And texts between the two showed that Lauren had no intentions of getting sexually involved with him. She sent him a text saying, "We are just talking, right? Nothing sexual." But Lauren was his last victim. He had murdered 3 more people before he murdered Lauren. So after Cody's arrest, he was linked by DNA analysis to the deaths of Jill Stacy Stakenko, Cynthia Frances Mass, and Natasha Lynn Montgomery. Jill was a 35-year-old mother of 6, and she was last seen on October 9th of 2009. She was found dead 4 days later in a gravel pit off the outskirts of Prince George. Natasha was a 23-year-old mother of 2 who was last seen on August 31st or September 1st of 2010. Her body was never found, but her DNA was found later on Cody's apartment. Cynthia was 35 years old and she was last seen on September 10th of 2010, and her body was found in the following month. The Crown has said that Jill, Natasha, and Cynthia had worked in the sex trade. And Cody was addicted to cocaine, so he used them to get the drugs. And he was also trying to hide the addiction from his friends and family. Cody's trial on 4 counts of first-degree murder was originally scheduled to September of 2013, but was delayed a month until October and then again until June of 2014. He pleaded not guilty to all of 4 counts. The judge and the 12 jurors heard testimony from 93 crowd witnesses and the defendant. Cody testified during the trial saying that he was involved in 3 of the deaths, but claiming that he wasn't the one who committed the crime. He alleged that a drug dealer and 2 accomplices, whom he just named as X, Y, and Z, were the actual murderers. Prosecutors didn't accept this attempt to plead guilty to a lesser charge of second-degree murder. Cody was convicted on all 4 counts of first-degree murder in September 11th of 2014. On September 16, Cody was sentenced to life imprisonment with no possibility of parole for 25 years. So currently Cody is imprisoned in Warkworth Institution. And while I was doing my research, I read that some of his friends then came forward saying that they have been noticing strange things, especially in his apartment. Like he had a hammer, I think, beside his bed, and they saw a stain of blood in his couch. Cody said them that he had a nosebleed and he fell asleep on the couch, and that's why there was blood on it. So it's sad. Like, you think you know a person and you then find out that you have no idea what they are capable of doing. Everyone thought he was a nice guy. He seemed normal, he seemed nice, he had a good childhood, and usually serial killers like had abusive parents or, had really bad childhoods. But Cody had a very nice one. But that's all I have for this video. Leave in the comments your thoughts about this case as usual, and if you want to suggest a case, you can also leave it in the comments or DM me through my social media. My Instagram and my Twitter will be linked down below. If you want to see more content from me, you can also follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to post more on there. Actually, I'm going to film some TikToks after I finish filming this video, so it will probably already be up there. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. That really means the world to me. And click the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I post videos every Saturday. And you know what? It's been a long time since I really enjoyed filming. Like, the past couple weeks, I haven't had no motivation to film. Like, I also have been busy with college and stuff, but at the same time, I just didn't feel the motivation to film. And I don't know what's gotten into me, but this past couple days, I'm like, I want to film. I've been preparing videos, and I've been preparing even videos for TikTok. So I don't know, I'm just really motivated right now, like, for everything. It's good. I missed having this motivation, and I missed like the feeling of enjoying filming. So that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.